Well, there we are. Saya Tunga Polka, sung with great passion, not just by the 14 players in the Nepali squad, but by every member of this crowd too. We really have seen the most extraordinary couple of months that closed out the year of 2079. We're now into the year of 2080. And I am Versakosuba Kamana. Again, a happy new year to everyone. And a very warm namaste and a welcome along to this wonderful cricket ground for one of two remarkable occasions. I suspect if Nepal can win today, and remember they should not underestimate a very fine Kuwaiti side, Monday is going to be something else. Meanwhile, this morning, as you look at the two lineups across at the Mulpani ground, we are going to see Oman take on UAE, but all eyes really right now are on the TU International Cricket Ground here in Kathmandu. In fact, we're in Kurdapur, about 15 minutes outside of the city centre, not far from the twin cities that make up the capital here, Kathmandu and Lalitpur. Andrew Leonard here with you, and I've got Paresh Lahani alongside me. Paresh, the anticipation is rising, it's building, and I know for a fact that Monty Desai, probably have had more than a few words with almost every one of his batters, because 157 against Qatar, bounced out, worked out. Can they turn it around?
Yes, it's very interesting to see that Monty Desai having a word with the team. We haven't seen that before. He just wants to have a chat with the batters, especially the batters. They were bundled out for 157 by Qatar in the last league match. Very good morning to all the viewers who are watching this telecast live on Kantipur HD in Nepal. What a perfect sphere that is, the TU International Cricket Ground.
We're expecting close to a sellout today, so a final reminder, if you're in the valley, if you're saying, oh, well, I'll come down for the second innings, I'd get here now, and I'd get here quickly, and what's more, if you can buy your tickets in advance, certainly what I would do. Just wonder if we can take a quick look at the points tables after we've already seen the 11s, just to explain to you how we've got to this stage of the competition. 24 matches across the 15 game days make up the ACC Men's Premier Cup 2023. It was a lovely occasion on Thursday night as well, where all of the teams came together alongside all of the match officials, all of the volunteers, all of the CAN team that have worked so hard to put this event on. It was a nice celebration on Thursday night. We saw some traditional Nepali dance, some nice food too, although there was no momos. I was asking for the momos, there was no momos. There's the leading run scorers, Vertia Aravind, miles clear at the top, he won't be caught. Particularly with 2 games to play, good strike rate too. And for Nepal, the real concern is, despite the good tournament that they're having, just Kushal Malla in that top 10. Plenty of good batting going around. Abdul Wahid, I thought, was excellent from Saudi Arabia. After we look at the leading wicket takers, maybe we can look at the points tables. Okay, we don't have the points tables apparently. Well, I will tell you, this is first in Group A, playing against second in Group B. Nepal taking on Kuwait, then at the Mulpani. It was first in Group B, UAE, who only got there thanks to that victory for Kuwait over Hong Kong. They are taking on second placed Oman. And Ayan Khan, 17 years of age. What a talent he is. Is it all set up for a Nepal versus UAE rematch? The revenge game, the redemption game, what are we going to call it on Magic Monday? Is that going to be the case? Or are Oman up in Mulpani and Kuwait here going to upset the party?
Nepal will have to cross this hurdle today, the first semi-final. So you can see the openers, Kushal Patel and Arif Sheikh, ready to go into the pitch. And I must Kuwait, they've created one upset already, beating Hong Kong in the league stages. They're trying to create another upset here in the semi-final, the first semi-final of this event, taking on Nepal.
I think if you look at their bowling attack in particular, to get a good look at the wicket, we're on the same pitch that was 157 versus 89 all out. Now they will have had 36, 48 hours at it. And that will have helped the ground staff. I don't think it was that bad a wicket. It certainly wasn't a 300 plus pitch. Both captains said they felt it was a 250 wicket. Nepal's batting left an awful lot to be desired. I think almost everyone around the team, even the players themselves, will think it's probably not a bad thing. It's probably a pretty good wake-up call for them. As the fans, they are piling in for the VIP section. There is the president of the Cricket Association of Nepal. And here come our umpires for the day. They've all had a day off as well. I think everyone needed it yesterday. There was an awful lot of tired bodies. And you see there the signs are being made up as well. Every fan in this country, they want Nepal to go to the Asia Cup for the first time. They want them to start flying the flag on the global stage. Two standing umpires today. Big Shiju Sham from UAE, joined by Vinod Babu from Oman. Our TV umpire is John Prakash from Hong Kong. Anand Natarajan of Singapore is the reserve umpire. He's the fourth umpire down on the sideline. And then our match referee today is Iftikhar Ali of the UAE. You saw him at the toss. So we will see Shiju Sam standing at the far end, the Chobar end of the ground, and then Vinod Babu will be at the pavilion end. And there's a special man in the top left of your screen, just went out of shot. Pushpak Amara, the head coach of Kuwait, he has done a phenomenal job, the Sri Lankan former international.
Yes, what a win against Hong Kong by these players. They are playing with the same 11 that beat Hong Kong in the last league game in Group B, resulting a berth in the semi-finals. Kuwait, a very strong team. They are coming up with a win. 3 straight wins, I must say, in the league stages by Kuwait. Whereas Nepal, they are unbeaten in this tournament so far in the ACC Men's Premier Cup 2023. Everything to play for both the teams. What an upset by Kuwait. I think they have reached the semi-final of the ACC event for the first time.
I don't want to call that an upset because I called it, I think they have a very good side. Got really good spinners. But the 12th player, the 12th man, the 12th women of Nepal, they are in and into the game in a big way today. He's a big seller in town, the national side's jersey in recent times. The problem for Nepal is they've had some problems with the bat. Kushal Bertel alongside Asif Sheikh. We both know how good they are, Paresh. They are shy of runs. Kushal Bertel just 40 in his 3 innings so far. Remember the Saudi Arabia game up at the Mulpani, the one appearance at the Mulpani was washed out. And then Asif Sheikh, maybe even more surprisingly, just 20 runs for him in his 3 knocks so far.
Yeah, these two openers from Nepal, they haven't had runs under their belt in this tournament so far. This will be a good stage. There's a crowd behind you. Yashin Patel, the young left-arm orthodox, going to start the proceedings for Kuwait. Look at his economy rate, 2.59. That's brilliant. 3 matches, plays 2 wickets. He hasn't been amongst the wickets, but he has been very economical. It'll be a very good contest between the spinner and the opening batsman of Nepal.
Yeah, the big question for me is how will Kuwait manage this occasion? How will they manage the crowd? How will they manage the emotions? We're all set for play. It's the first semi-final. Let's go. Bertel starts aggressively, but a good diving stop. That's the captain, I think, short extra cover, Mohammad Aslam. Kuwait, they're catching, certainly in the 2 games that we brought you here from the Team International Cricket Ground, was shocking. They dropped 7 or maybe 8 against UAE, and 5 or 6 in the second game here. Fans already reaching fever pitch with just a single. We're going to be in for another special day, another special atmosphere here in Kirtipur.
Yeah, if the Nepali batters can survive the first 30 or 45 minutes in the pitch, it'll be a batting paradise, to be honest, Lenny. I've seen the pitch, it looks very flat, but the first 30 to 45 minutes, or let's say the first 10 overs, will be very crucial for the Nepali batters, and even crucial for the Kuwaiti bowlers. If they keep the ball in the right areas, it'll be very difficult to score off.
This comes off an edge, the shoulder of the bat. The big difference to the Qatar game, Paresh, and this is a massive difference, it won't necessarily be a trial by pace, or certainly won't be a trial by left arm pace. Kuwait did have the option to bring Ilyas Ahmed in. They didn't take it. Edged again. And there's that lack of confidence at the top. It's going to run away, and run away for 4. Nothing that Adnan Idris could do. That's how quick the outfield is. Maybe that's the confidence boost that Asif Sheikh needs. Not where he intended, but he's off the mark with a boundary.
Yes, very unhappy, Yashin Patel. Look at this. He tried to close the face of the bat too early. That is why he got the leading edge. Lucky that didn't go straight to the slip fielder. The ball. And you can see the outfield is so rapid here in the TU International Cricket Ground. You can see that Asif Sheikh just closing his face of the bat quite early.
Back live with you now, the wide down the leg side. Been so impressed by Yassin Patel every time I've seen him. I've done 2 tournaments with Kuwait before, and he's always been incredibly consistent, very accurate. Fresh, it's 9:01. There's fans running through the ground with Nepali flags flying high. They're screaming to the rafters for singles. What are we in for again today?
Absolute chaos, I must say, in the grass banks. I think it will be a sellout. Nepal batting first. The last ball Asif played was very well played. Let the ball come into him, played it late with soft hands. That is what you should do in the initial stages of the innings. That's nicely played again. Let the ball come to him. A good decent start for Nepal. 8 for no loss.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Oh, Lifebuoy hand washले मार्छ 99.9% viruses. त्यसैले pump, rub, chew. संसारकै #1 selling germ protection soap brand.
Second right now. This place fills up quickly. And a final reminder, we won't say it again. If you're coming, don't miss out. Get here now. Get out of bed, whatever you're doing, get to the TU International Cricket Ground, because we're in for another Super Saturday. There's been so many of them. Can this Super Saturday set up Magic Monday? That's the big question. And what's more, Monday, a bank holiday, Labour Day or May Day, whatever you want to call it. Now, Shahrukh Kudus has a real yard of pace, but he's been pricey so far, particularly against the UAE, who tore him to shreds. He won't have that left arm angle threat that seemed to cause problems. The interesting thing for me, will he be tempted to use the short ball, test out the techniques? Just the 2 fielders outside the circle, deep third and fine leg in place. Pretty regulation field, and a slip and a gully in place too. There's a bit of pace, there is a bit of carry. What about Muthu Madagali, Pushpakamara? How impressive has he been, the head coach of Kuwait? Such a kind man, a gentleman. The job he's done with this team, sensational.
Yes, he's done a very good job with the Kuwaiti side. No wonder that is why they are in the semi-finals of this event. As you can see, you don't often see that Gyanendra Malla with a beep and the dugout, and Gulshan Shah, the 2 of the 3 not in the playing 11 today.
Worked away. It's a good shot. He's in full control of that. And another test for Idris. Can he cut this one off? Well, he gave it up, didn't he? He should have stopped the first one. He should have stopped the second one. But both have gone for boundaries. And the one weakness I feel in this Kuwaiti side is their fielding. I think Nepal, they're going to try and exploit that, a flying start.
Yeah, look at this shot. He took a step forward, got to the pitch of the ball, nicely played in the mid-wicket region. Yeah, he should have just have a good attempt to that, to stop the ball running towards the boundary. There's a fielding change. Now the gully fielder comes to short mid. Look, just gave it away.
If you are going to beat Nepal, and this is a very fine Nepali side, you're going to beat them on home soil in their conditions, you're going to have to do everything right. I call those misfields already, 2 of them. Every run is going to be cheered. And it's not so much a battle of skills today for Kuwait. We know they have the skills, particularly with the ball. It's a battle of wills. It's a battle of the mind. It's a battle of whether or not they can manage this occasion, manage this crowd, silence them. Now, they've won the toss. They've done what they wanted to do. They wanted to bowl first. But the only thing that will silence this crowd is wickets.
Yes, if the wicket goes, there'll be a pin drop silence amongst the crowd. Nepal off to a good start, 13 for no loss in 1.3 overs. The gully has been taken off because of the shot played by Kushal Purtel 2 balls ago. Asif Sheikh on strike. Short ball. Lucky didn't carry to the fielder. I think he was hurried by the pace, Asif Sheikh.
Well, that shows to me that Muthu Madagali, Pushpakamara, and all of the Kuwaiti team, they have done their homework. They'll have watched the highlights of the Qatar game and they'll have seen a fragility, a frailty against the short ball. In reality, Nepal's batters played it very poorly. Maybe not so much because of the pace, maybe it was the angle, but that was a good testing bouncer from Shahrukh Kudus. And Asif Sheikh, he got out hooking, caught it fine leg. The previous game, he still backs himself to play the shot, but there was no control over that. And with the leg side being reinforced, we may see a few more bumpers. Carved away. That's going to be 4. Short, wide. You're short. You've got to be at the body. This time he allowed Bertel to free his arms. And it's a flying start, a surge. He's to double figures already. 18 for none. Just the second over.
Yes, look at that. He just played it on the top of the backward point fielder intentionally. That was a very good shot. Just waited for the ball to come to him. 1.5 overs has been bowled. Nepal off to a good start. 18 for no loss. Purtel on 11. A good start for him. After 2 quick wickets for him. Pulled that away. It's going up. The fielder in pursuit. Safe slant. 2 runs taken. After 2, Nepal 20 for no loss.
We only have 1 day left. Focus, man. No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River Guns. तपाईँजनालाई 1 महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेट टिभी सब्सक्रिप्सन पाउनुहोस्. Whirling River offer.
Alright, guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Litmus cable quality ma number 1 huneko raj ho advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality ma number 1.
Yashin Patel to continue with his second over and the third over of sending Nepal onto a flying start.
The team found the points table thanks to them. Let's get one more look at them quickly. Fascinating finish to the group stages. Not many predicted it, some did. Some thought Kuwait would beat Hong Kong. And what that meant was that UAE and Kuwait ended up tied. 3 wins apiece, and it's a far superior net run rate that the UAE had to win the group. I had so many messages for days saying, oh, it's going to be Nepal versus UAE in the semi-final. I kept saying, I think Kuwait could beat Hong Kong. They're a very good side. In fact, they posted 270 on a tricky wicket. Really good effort. Strength for me, though, in their team is in their bowling, in their 3 spinners. The 2 left-arm spinners, Yasin Patel and the captain, Mohammad Aslam, and then the leg spinner, Shiraz Khan, are all very good bowlers. I don't think this young left-armer is the one to go after. I'd be going after Kudus, I'd be going after Syed Manib if I was Nepal.
Yes, and talking about Yashin Patel, he's been very good in this tournament. He's mixed his pace, mixed his line, mixed his length as well. That was a bit air given by him, slight of turn, and nicely played by Kushal Patel on the up. Talking about Yashin Patel, I think, in my opinion, he should bowl a bit slow, using the crease as well.
A little bit of turn, a little bit of bounce. There's a reason that Yasin Patel is an economy of 2.5 in the tournament. You have to manage your games, manage the opposition's bowlers. 10 overs, 1 for 35 against this youngster wouldn't be a bad result. Now, if he runs elsewhere, it's not the time to play aggressively, not against this bowler for Bertel. It's a good over. Score is 21 for none after 3.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Clean lineup for Nepal. But we have seen real flexibility, haven't we, in the batting lineup for Paresh. You'd expect at least Bim Sharkey at 3 and Rohit Paudel at 4, but from there it's a bit of a movable feast.
Yes, that must be the case for the coach Monty Desai. I think Gannon Ramallah is not in the playing 11. That is why Bim Sharkey has taken that role to play at number 3. And Rohit is number 4 batsman for sure. And after that, they can just keep on sending different batters to have a left-hand, right-hand combination. You can send in Kushal Malla as well, seeing the situation of the match. Dipender Singh Aire is one of them.
Paresh, with the lack of runs for these two at the top, now it's a very small sample. It's 3 completed matches, it's 3 innings for each of them. And I would once more appeal for some calm amongst some of the more passionate fans who have been constantly calling for changes. Nepal have lost 1 game since this run started on Valentine's Day on February 14th. When you're winning, you don't need to change things. You've got your best 11 out for a reason. But with the lack of runs in that small sample size for them, how much of a boost will it be if they can get off to a good start? And then with all the batting, the depth of the batting to come and the power hitting, could Nepal be on for a really big total here today?
Yes, that is what we were talking about earlier. These 2 batsmen, they are not amongst the runs in this tournament, but they have scored runs for their team, for the nation in the last 2 months. They've both got their maiden ODI 100. That was scored very nicely, total in control. The ball going to the grass banks for a 6.
Well fielded on the bounce by a gentleman sitting up there. It's a big hit. It's just a pickup shot as much as a pull shot. Really, the line is the issue there, not necessarily the length. Look at this, 1 bounce, the gentleman picks it perfectly. Good stop. And an immediate throw in too. Well fielded, sir. A great effort in the deep. And that will fill Sheikh full of confidence. It also, for me, speaks volumes about Monty Desai's coaching. I don't want to give too much away, but last night at the team hotel at the Hyatt Place, I was there and I saw Monty Desai take Asif Sheikh for a private walk. They had a long chat, and I suspect it was keep playing your game. He won't have wanted him to change, and you can see it there. Dismissed from a similar shot in the previous match. His coach has given him the backing, and he said, "You play your game. I believe in you. You're my best batter at the top. Runs will come. Failure is a part of the process when you open the batting."
Yes, that is what all the coaches should talk about to the opening batsman or any batting order. Just play your natural game. Don't just get bobbed down if they are dot balls. Another pull shot. I think the result is the same. Yes, it is. Another maximum.
Well, this is huge. Absolutely monstrous. Gone all the way for 6. It's the flying end to the 4th over. 33 for none.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराऊ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई
पम्प रब छु
लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Flying starter for the whole side. Mohammad Wasim, the maximum 6-hitter for UAE in this tournament. Nicely driven down the ground. Yeah, Ashif and Kushal Patel looks more comfortable today rather than they were against Qatar, batting first in the same wicket, mind you.
Now's the test. Now is the test for Kuwait. They played brilliantly well to get here. It's a flying start from the two Nepali openers. The seamer, who's got an economy rate of nearly 10, Shahrukh Kudus, in this tournament, has been hit for 2 massive sixes. The second one was huge. There's a home crowd of maybe 5,000 or 6,000 in attendance already that will fill up to capacity over the course of the next 90 minutes or so. It's all well and good having control from one end with Patel, and he will keep things tight. What can they find? I think the only way to silence this crowd, the only way to pull this game back, is to take wickets.
Yes, and Yashin will do that for Kuwait. You can see the president of Cricket Association of Nepal in the VVIP area. Talking about Asif Sheikh, he has played very well today, just letting the ball come to him. He's not going for the shots early. The only fault shot that he played was he just tried to close his face off the bat a bit early, got that edge to start off his account.
Need that little bit of luck sometimes opening the batting. Ran away for 4 and it just got him going. End of the 5th over. Nepal 36 for none.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality man number 1 होने को राज हो advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality man number 1.
So an immediate change in bowling. After just 2 overs, Saeed Maneeb comes into the attack. He too has been costly. And I know for a fact that Raman Siwakoti, the Nepal team analyst, will have done a lot of work. There's some of the gathered media. Thanks to everyone up there as always. And I suspect the work that Raman will have done will have been, let's go after their 2 quicks. Shahrukh Kudus and Saeed Maneeb have been very expensive so far in the tournament. Both of a yard of pace. They've also both gone the distance. And I think the approach to Yassin Patel at the moment is the right one. If he bowls 10 overs, none for 40, none for 30 even, but he's wicketless, I think Nepal are on for a massive total. Doesn't matter if you've 10 economical overs from him. Go after the quicks. Go after the pace on the ball.
Yes, that is what the opening batsman should do in the first half an hour, 45 minutes. If the ball is there to hit, you can just go for it. And apart from that, just play around, nudge the ball around. Nicely picked up shot. Coming 1 or 2 steps in front. Almost cleaning up our president.
Well, it's gone straight into the VIP box. Kushal Bertel says, good morning, President. Good morning, dignitaries. Here's a little bit of white leather up to you. Oh, that's a superb strike. It's an imperious stroke. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. And just as well it bounced back. We all know their cricket up there, many of them former players. This is strategically very good. Go after the quicks. It's a good wicket. Just shuffle down the track. That's an almighty strike. One of the shots of the day. In fact, maybe one of the shots of the tournament. Manid, pressure on him already. Short ball pulled away. First comes 6, now comes 4. Nepal are flying. And any nightmares of 157 all out, they feel like a distant memory already.
Yes, just throwing away the medium pacers here. Pulled it in front of square on the left side of the umpire. Look at this, nicely controlled as well. 6 and a 4 for Kushal Patel to get things moving for Nepal. A flying start. Who would have expected this after getting bundled out for 157 against Qatar?
This goes back to our point. Both yourself and Jared Vasaker and I made it in the last game. We felt that batting performance was a good thing. Let's just say they scored 320 against Qatar and bowled them out for 100. How much would they have learnt? How much would they have been tested? They were 111 for 9. And it really was Sandeep Lamachani almost single-handedly rescuing them, first with the bat, with 42 not out, and then with the ball, with another 5-wicket haul. Down the leg side will be given as a wide. Listen to the cheers. You occasionally can get complacent when you're winning. Winning is a good habit to be in, of course. But particularly when you're coming up against what you may anticipate as being lesser opposition, you can get complacent. That's what Nepal did. They got found out by the short ball, but haven't they worked it out over the last 36, 48 hours or so?
Yes, they have been working out against the short balls, and even looking at the video of the Kuwaiti bowlers, Raman Shivakuti, the analyst of the Nepal side, he's done a good job. A good start for Nepal here, and for both the openers, this was bowled a bit short on the right length and the right line, tucking the batsman up.
I think that's a good length to both of these batters. We have seen runs from the one slightly shorter, but if you can get it in there up towards the chest, particularly with the tight line, I think the strike rates of both of these batters will be quite low. Manib will enjoy this challenge. Great to see the Nepal flag flying. It's going to be a spectacular atmosphere. In fact, it already is. It's not even 9:30 AM yet. Goes for the Yorker, driven, turned into a long half volley. 50's come up, and it's come up inside 6 overs. Is this a sign of things to come throughout this semi-final?
This shot was a spectacular by Kushal Patel. Waited for the ball, just timed it into the gap. He found the gap to perfection, running towards the boundary for 4 runs. 14 runs of this over so far, and the quick 551 partnership of 37 balls, 5 fours and 3 sixes.
I'll screenshot that. Send it to all those people who are calling for both of the openers to be dropped, not just one of them. Seen messages everywhere across the fan forums. Drop Bertel, drop Sheikh. Not at all. Back your openers, back your best players. Good start, a flying start. The 50 partnerships up. Under edge, a little bit of fortune. Again, a bit of discomfort at the short ball. 6 have been bowled. The score is 51 for 0.
Dada, बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प र छु गर्देऊ भाइरसलाई
पम्प र छु
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प र छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
And already the firegrass banks are filling up as the fans continue to flood in. It's a rate of not just 1 a second, maybe 3 or 4 a second piling in through the main gate. I'm not sure you'll get a ticket unless you turn up right now. It's going to be packed again, a super Saturday. What is Monday going to be like if Nepal can win? Come on, Paresh. Go deep into the thesaurus, the dictionary. What is it going to be like?
Do you remember that day, 16th of March 2023? It will be a similar day.
I could never forget it. I don't think anyone that was here could forget it. Patel's going to continue. Lovely bowler to watch, isn't he? He gets a good drift. Does get it to dip. Not a huge turner of the ball, but just does it enough with it. And also gets ones to skid on. There they are. Great to see such colour. So many national team jerseys, replica kits, and thanks to the Gather police as well, keeping everyone safe. Do you think there's a definite approach from these two batters? Go after the quicks and maybe be very respectful to Yasin Patel?
That seems to be the case. They were troubled by the left arm. Quick is coming round the wicket, creating that angle into the right-hander. And this is good cricket by Nepal. Disrespecting the left arm, the youngster, the left arm orthodox. His economy rate under 3, mind you. Very good. Pick up the bowlers for me for Kuwait. He has restricted batsmen.
That's a beauty. Now that's so nearly as the first wicket. Patel has done Bertel. All ends up. Perfect left arm spinner's delivery. Again, it's the angle and the drift he gets. The turn and the first slip. Rajiva Sundarwan has not even reacted. It's a very tough chance, yes. Kuwait's fielding is their Achilles heel. It continues to be so.
Yeah, it was very good ball by Yasin Patel. Didn't have that flight. It was just a bit flatter through the air. There was a drift and vicious turn to get the top half of the bat. He should have very good reflexes at the slips. That was gone between the keeper and the slips for a boundary. A lucky boundary for Patel.
I'm not sure his placement is perfect. I know it's easy to say after it's happened, but very wide there. Come on, Paresh, you can read that for me. The Asia Cup Nepali cricket team, I get that bit. What does the ref say? Driven for 4. It's all too easy right now for Nepal. And a bit of fortune makes it 2 boundaries in the over. It's 60 for none. Too often. 7 overs have been bowled. Nepal have hit the ball everywhere, and Kuwait have been brought together in a team huddle. I think that's a good idea. I think Mohammad Aslam has done the right thing. He's bowled his first 7 overs very quickly. He's entitled to do what he wants as long as he gets the overs bowled in time. Although we did see one of the 2 umpires just stroll over and say, "What's the hold up, boys? Let's get going," which is fair enough. And the captain, as a result of that huddle, is going to bring himself on to bowl. It was Vinod Babu, wasn't it? The standing umpire who went over and said, "Guys, let's play." They just took a moment, Kuwait. Maybe this was something they discussed if the other team got off to a flyer. Let's take our time. And no surprise to see the captain bring himself into the attack. Very fine bowler, Mohammad Aslam. Good leader too. These will be the 20 testing overs. They've got the X factor of Shiraz Khan then. Problem is, the seamers have had no control. Nepal with 60 for none after 7 and batting to come. How much longer do they need to bat to take this game away from Kuwait, take it out of their hands before it's even got going?
And these opening batters, they should bat at least 25 to 30 overs. If they do so, then they'll take the game away from Kuwait. Talking about Kuwait, talking about the captain, Mohammad Aslam. At the toss, he said, we're doing well batting second. That is why we'll bowl first. Another sidearm action. And I also questioned him about, you won the game against Hong Kong batting first. And he said that was also right. We posted the score and we bowled well in the second innings. A very humble guy.
Yeah, the fact that these two left-arm spinners are so different. Look at how round-arm he is there. It's almost Malinga-esque. Mirror image of Malinga, the left-armer. He comes really round-arm and also really wide of the crease. Slight change of the field. Long off comes up into the circle and mid-off, and long on goes back. Just take a look at his action here. Really round-arm. And that's very, very different to Yassin Patel, who's quite tall in his action and gets good bounce. So they complement each other nicely. Again, because of the flying start, Nepal can afford a few quiet overs. There's no problems. They don't have to take on Kuwait's captain. He's been very accurate, very economical. Good batting. Yes, 3 dots. Get the single, get off strike.
Excellent approach by Asif Sheikh, playing 2-dot balls, 3-dot balls, and just punching down the ground. That's good batting by Asif Sheikh. The approach is good today. And talking about the Aslam's action, it comes way round, like you said, like almost Malinga. That's very well bowled again. Yeah, 5'20", his best in this tournament, Aslam. Look at this again. Look at the round action, the sidearm action.
Yeah, all about your method. It doesn't bounce as much as a consequence, and Bertel was surprised by that. It's the end of the 8th over. We'll have a commentary change. We'll hand over to Shard Visakar. It's 61 for none.
Congestion ahead. The fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Okay, boys. In this pitch, what we need is speed. Need to be fast. Who's the fastest? Okay, Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्डिङ नै हो.
This is the fastest.
Here, supporting the team, coming down here in numbers. Yashin Patel to continue his ball, 4 overs to 21. Oh, that's very well. Slow through the air this time. He's mixing his pace, and I would like to invite Sharad Visakar here in the commentary box. My favorite batter for Nepal. Good morning, Sharad.
Thank you, Paris. Good morning to everyone. Yeah. Aren't these openers favorite for us at the moment for the Nepal team?
Yeah, they've batted well since the collapse that they had against Qatar. They've done their homework well. They've played short balls very nicely. Mainly Asif Sheikh with those 2 massive sixes off the short ball, and Kushal Bhutel with that 6 in front of him. The only bowler they'll have to look for is Yashin Patel and the captain Mohammad Aslam. This one very nicely played by Bhutel, opening his face, running down the ball, down to third man for a boundary.
What a shot that was. Bhutel looking in ominous touch here. Just played it late, guided with his wrist right in the gap. He moves on to 41. Isn't he looking good? Just a bit of width by Yassin Patel and full use of it.
Yeah, that was time to perfection. Opening the face, played it late. Nice ball, a good forward defensive. After hitting it 4, he plays it very well. Forward defensive shot. And I like the approach of you 2 openers. Myself being an opening batsman. Swept it outside the off stump, but there's a fielder there. It was a little bit in front of square. And then I like the sweep shot. He just wants the bowler to bowl in the same area. He just wants the bowler to bowl in the different areas. This is good against Yashin Patel. What was that? I think the ball slipped from his hands. We don't normally see the spinners bowl like that. It definitely slipped from his hand. I think he was trying for a armour there, a no ball, a beamer to bowl, a free hit for Asif Sheikh.
What was that, Paresh? Buttery fingers there by Yasin early on. Never seen a bowl like that before.
What a strike in front. 6 the result. That was a massive strike by Asif Sheikh. A free hit, you can hit it anywhere you want, and he hit it straight. He didn't slog that. He just went through his shot, didn't move around the crease, even though it was a free hit. Hit it straight on the side of the side screen for a massive 6. 9 overs gone. Nepal 74 for no loss.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्देऊ भाइरसलाई
पम्प रब छु
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Injection ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Given by him in his first over. The slips are out. Nicely played off the back foot by Bhuttel. I love this batting, Sharad.
Absolutely. What an intent both of these have come out with after a few bad starts in the last few games. Very fresh approach seen by these two openers. Both of these are due for some runs for sure, and aren't they having a good start here to make a big one?
Yeah, look at the crowd putting on Nepali jersey as well. The flag flying high. Nicely bowled and nicely defended as well. Talking about the bowlers of Kuwait, the medium bowlers were taken apart by these two opening batsmen, and the spinners they're doing very well, especially Aslam. Again bowling very side. Nicely played by Asif Sheikh for a single. And the key to this opening stand is they've played the ball very late. They are not committed to their shots. They played to the merit of the ball. That is good to see. They've done their homework well after getting bundled out for 157 against Qatar. Nicely bowled and nicely played. Good cricket all round.
Absolutely, Paresh. They haven't done anything extra, these two, Bhuttel and Asif. Just played to the merit of the ball, as you said.
Very well bowled again. Only 2 runs coming off this over. The first power play is done. 76 for no loss.
Beam, we only have 1 day left. Focus, man. No goal. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River Class. दुवैजनालाई 1 महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेट टिभी सब्सक्रिप्सन पाउनुहोस्. Whirling River offer.
Alright guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
पम्प रब छु
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Look at Shahrukh, 2 overs 24 and Moni 1 over 15, and Aslam the pick up the bowlers for Kuwait. 2 overs, only 3 runs given by him. The current rate is 7.6 for Nepal. The first power play is done. The first 10 overs. Look at the signal of the umpire. Now you can have 4 fielders outside the 30-yard circle till the 40th over. The second power play. A good start for Nepal. A dream start, I would say, after they were rocked back on the back foot by Qatar. Batting first. Mind you, it is the same pitch they're playing here today, and the pitch has played very well. The credit goes to 2 openers who have done their job. Good opening stand. Adnan Idris, the leg spinner, is into the attack from the Chobar end. He's a very good bowler. Now if they can, they have scored over 6 runs per over against Yashin Patel, the pick of the bowlers for Kuwait. And they've hammered the medium paces all around. These 2 openers. Now Kuwait, they need to come back in the game. They need to take a couple of wickets to get back into the game. He's a very good leg spinner, Idris. Starts off with an off spinner. Idris, nicely driven down the ground. You're talking about the bowlers from Kuwait. Sharak Kudus going for plenty, even Shahid Moneem gone for 15 in 1 over. Nicely bowled. It was outside the off stump.
See some incense flames there, used for the cultural pujas in everyone's home. Get that out. That's played well, but well stopped in the cover. Yeah, some gentle off spin there by Idris from the Chobar end. They need a wicket, Kuwait. They need to break this partnership. If they want to have a good game, they need to break this partnership between Bhutel and Asif.
Yeah, I got a bit confused. Shiraj Khan is the leg spinner for Kuwait, and Idris is an off spinner. That was pitched outside the off stump, ball staying a bit low. There was a turn, but he must have bowled in the right areas. Idris, give that air to get that turn. There was perfect delivery. First wicket gone down for Nepal. Bhutel has to depart. A very soft dismissal. Like I was saying, they have to play it late. He was just committed to his shot after a good partnership. 77 for the first wicket. Kushal Bhutel has to depart.
After flurry of dot balls, Bhutel just slashing that outside the off stump. A leg cutter there by Idris. Got the top edge of the bat. It's flying away, and a good catch taken by Yasin Patel. He shows the dressing room to Bhutel. He is disappointed after getting a fantastic start. He goes for 43. After well played innings, Nepal are 77 for 1.
We only have 1 day left. Focus, man. No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
वर्ल्डिङ रेफर गर्नुहोस् दुवैजनालाई 1 महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेट टिभी सब्सक्रिप्सन पाउनुहोस् वर्ल्डिङ रेफर अफर
Alright guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Litmus cable quality man number 1 huneko raj ho advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality man number 1.
Kushal Bhutel gone for 43 of 39. That was a very loose shot played by him. 2 or 3 dot balls. He shouldn't have played that. Just stayed there. They're off to a very good start. Just compiled runs. Built up a partnership again for the next 5 overs, but that was not the case. Bhim Sharkey is the new man in at number 3 for Nepal. His best is 71 in this tournament so far. A very bad shot to get out the game against Qatar. Bhim Sharkey again tries to flick it. The ball was slightly in the air, but there are no fielders in the short metric region. 11 gone. Nepal 78 for 1.
Suggestion ahead. You are the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality man number 1 huneko raj ho. Advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality man number 1.
Look at this again. It was a very loose shot. Committed to the shot, getting the top half of the bat. And look at Yashin Patel. The send-off given by him to Patel. Go to the pavilion.
Yeah, interesting battle the last time, in the last game. Qatar was doing the same, and you know how Nepal came back. That's how cricket is played nowadays. Play it hard in the field. After the game is finished, your friends again. That's a good ball by Aslam. He's look impressive.
Yeah, look at the fans again. They are here in numbers, almost filling the grass banks. There are still people coming. That's played off the back foot, but straight to the field. And talking about the wicket, Aslam, credit goes to Aslam, the way he bowled his tight overs. And it was definite, the wicket was coming from the other side. That is what Idris did. He capitalized on the tight bowling. Another wicket gone, Bhim Sharkey. That was a very loose shot again. Way outside the off stump, the ball was turning, got the outside edge, and smart catch taken by the slip fielder. Back-to-back wickets in a one run.
You could see he came very wide of the crease there, Aslam. Nice catch taken in the first slip. Went through the shot. Bhim, see, tried to play it on the rise. Just a bit of turn. There he goes. Bhim goes for 1. Nepal are 78 for 1.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Oh, Lifebuoy hand wash le marcha 99.9% viruses. त्यसैले palm, rub, chew. संसारकै number 1 selling germ protection soap brand.
See, there's a crowd of all ages, and here comes the skipper. Scored 92 runs in his 4 matches. He's due for a big one as well.
Yes, this can be the occasion. The ground is fully packed by Nepal's supporters. This will be the occasion that Rohit Paudel will have to take. A very poor shot played by both the batsmen, I must say, Kushal Patel, and this one, it was outside the off stump. Committed to his shot. Nicely played by Rohit Paudel. And I like Rohit Paudel's approach in all the matches that he played so far for Nepal. And look at this again. It was way outside the off stump. He was very committed to the shot after he saw the ball very wide. He should have just let it go. They have a good start. Poor batting, I must say, by Bhim Sharkey.
Yeah, and a good catch taken there in the first slip as well. That was travelling. That's lasted hard, Bhim. Yeah, Kuwait have to take their catches if they want to make a match out of this. That's one area they have to match Team Nepal. Gonna be difficult, and Rohit is off the mark. Nepal are 79 for 2.
You only have 1 day left. Focus, man. No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling refer guns. दुवैजनालाई एक महिना free internet र net TV subscription पाउनुस्. Whirling refer offer.
Alright, guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Look at the batting card so far. Burtel 43 of 39. Ashif still there, 31 of 27. Bhim Sharkey very disappointing, 1 of 4. And Rohit Paudel just came in has opened his account with a single. The current rate of Nepal is 6.53. This is the first semi-final of the ACC Men's Premier Cup 2023. The cross banks are filling up because Nepal is playing in the first semi-final against Kuwait. 2 wickets down in 12 overs, scoring 79. Idris, the first wicket taker. That was a ball on the leg side. We are talking about the 2 wickets to fall for Nepal. First, Kushal Burtel committed to his shot, played few dot balls and wanted to hit for a boundary, got out on short third, and the other wicket to go was Bhim Sharkey, very disappointing, was committed to his shot. Another gone, third wicket down for Nepal. Asif Sheikh has to depart. A similar shot that Bhim Sharkey got out to. That was an off spinner outside the off stump. Tried to slash it, but straight to Yashin Patel.
Early trouble here for Nepal. The third wicket down. Gentle off spin outside the off stump, trying to slash it. Asif. And a simple catch to Yasin again. That's what happens when a part-timer comes on. Try to go after him and look at the way he's celebrating Idris. Asif is gone for 31.
Beam, you only have 1 day left. Focus, man. No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River गर्नुहोस् दुवैजनालाई 1 महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेट टिभी सब्सक्रिप्सन पाउनुहोस् Whirling River offer.
Alright guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Kushal Malla, the little dynamite of Nepal team, is in at number 5. Now this is very interesting. Just 13th over here, and Kushal Malla is already in. A big striker of the ball. If he gets going, if he bats for 30 to 45 minutes, he can change the scenario of the game. But you don't need that. Today you had a good start. 3 batters went back to the pavilion because they were committed to their shot. Played it early. Kushal gets off the mark.
A nice push down the ground. Good start by Kushal. As you said, Parish, I think this is the time where the game will be either taken away by Nepal or there will be another wicket down. He's not gonna hang back. He's gonna play his shots. He's bowling smartly, Adnan.
That was given some air by Idris. Smart bowling by him. This is just the 13th over, and Nepal has already lost 3 wickets. Courtesy for selection of shot. And look at Rohit Patel. He's very calm. He just let it go. He's not bothered about the dot balls. 2 for 4. Oh, nicely bowled again. Tossed up. 13 gone. Nepal 81 for 3.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality man number 1 huneko raj ho, advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality man number 1.
Aslam is gonna continue the proceedings for Kuwait. He's gonna bowl his 4th over and the 14th over of the innings. It'll be a good battle between Aslam and Kushal Malla, the left-arm orthodox, bowling to a left-hander. We can see there are 2 fielders outside the circle in the leg side, a deep backward square leg and a deep mid-wicket. There is a long on and a long off in place. The last ball, this ball was more sidearm by Aslam.
Amazing skills. As you can see, a very colorful crowd. Not even an inch of space is left for it. It's filling in fast. You can see thousands of them waiting outside as well, waiting to get in. They are queued up as Aslam comes in. He has shown some good variations coming round arm, coming from over the ball as well. That's good skills to have, Parish.
Yeah, he's mixing his pace, he's mixing his angles as well, going wide of the crease, coming close to the wicket, release point from the side, from the top. He's mixing everything here against Nepal. That's good sign for Kuwait. That's hit over the ground. The first maxim for Kushal Malla. We were thinking something would have happened here. The left arm orthodox bowling to the left-hander. A massive 6 by Kushal Malla.
He doesn't wait for that 10 balls again. It's the third ball he has faced. And it was in his zone. Goes for a big one. That has travelled a long way. What talent this guy is. The ball is lost, Paris.
Yes, I think he've lost 1 or 2 balls already in this tournament. I think the ball is back. The umpire will have a check and give it to the bowler. And look at this strike. It almost went to the parking area. I bet it did go to the parking area. A good strike, a clean strike by Kushal Malla. It looks like he's been playing the alley cricket with a tennis ball. That is how good a strike that was. That was a leg spinner bowled by the left armer. This is good cricket by Kushal Malla, just driving that towards the ground and taking a single after hitting for a 6.
Yeah, Chinaman again by Aslam.
Yeah, I think because the captain is down there in the center with Kushal Malla, I bet Kushal Malla will play a very long innings. Nicely slashed that down behind square, but the fielder is there. 14 overs bowled, Nepal 91 for 3.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्देऊ भाइरसलाई
पम्प रब छु
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
4 runs given away by him. We were talking about just taking 30 or 40 runs without giving a wicket of him. His economy is 6.8. Credit goes to Idris and the captain Aslam. The way they created the pressure between Nepal, getting rid of the top 3 batsmen in a very quick time, mind you. 3 poor selection of shots coming to their shot, resulting a wicket for both the three top order batsmen for Nepal. Now Kushal Malla on strike. It'll be interesting to see how he goes about the off spinner.
In the grass banks. That's hit in the air but just short of the fielder. Yeah, as you can see there in the replay, he's trying to go over long on. Mistimed it Kushal. Luckily fell short of the fielder.
Full toss, hit it straight towards a short extra by Rohit Paudel. A good attempted stop, but couldn't stop the single. I think the fielder is hurt there, hurt his hands. Let's look at the replay again. That was a very sharp fielding. Surely stopped 3 runs for his team, and The physio is coming into the ground. It's the captain who's hurt himself, Aslam. Let's look at the replay again. It was a full toss. A valiant effort by captain, leading from the front. Bowling well as well. I think it hit his bowling finger.
Yeah, he has done some good fielding in that area. Aslam stopped some strong shots earlier on as well. As you can see, the physio, Puran Tirwa, who's also the under-19 Nepal team's physio, doing a good job for Kuwait at the moment. You can see the fall of wickets. The first one was Burtel, as did, and then was Bheem. Gave a simple catch to the first slip. Similar dismissal again in the third man.
Here you can see the three different dismissal, but the same shot was played away from your body, commenting to the shot. That is why they got the outside edge. The both three top order batsmen of Nepal. And Aslam back on his feet, and you can see a variety of spectators that is outside the ground.
A few Buddhist monks as well. What mixture do we have? All caste, culture, heritage. That's what cricket does. It unites everyone. You can see a slight field change for Kushal. Having a packed offside field. See all the fielders deep in the leg side.
Oh, that was slow through the air. Good bowling by Idris. He just wants a silly point there. Yeah, this is good comeback by Kuwait after getting hit over 7 runs per over by the opening batsman. 2 wickets for Idris and a wicket for Aslam. Again, very well bowled, giving that air to the batsman, enticing the left-hander to go over the top.
Adnan is bowling smartly. He's an experienced player. Bowling very well. And with 15 overs done, Nepal are 94 for 3.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality man number 1 होने को राज हो. Advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality man number 1.
There's a bowling change from the pavilion, and Bilal Khan is the new man into the attack. Rohit Paudel playing on 6. Look at his economy rate, 5.3T. 4 matches, hasn't taken a wicket. None for 16, his best figures. Look at the field. There's a short third, backward point, cover point, and short extra cover, and long off in the offside, and 45 behind the stumps. Behind the stumps, there's a deep square leg, deep mid wicket, and long on, and the leg side. Oh, getting a vicious turn there in the first ball. Whenever you bowl a bit slow through the air and give that air, give that flight, the ball will definitely turn in this wicket.
Yeah, surely Paresh, with so many matches that has been played here. Bilal just bowling that shot, played it nicely by Rohit, nicely covered up for a single.
Yeah, Rajiv, the fielder in that occasion at deep square leg. No, interesting off spinner, this Bilal Khan. Bowled it short. It didn't bounce as much as Rohit Paudel would thought, but plays it nicely just below of his body. Kushal Malla in strike. Whenever Kushal Malla comes to the strike, we feel that everything is happening.
More of a part-time bowler. Bilal hasn't picked up a wicket yet in this tournament. Played watchfully by Kushal. Yeah, Rohit playing it smartly, giving the strike to Kushal. Him being the aggressive batter.
Nicely bowled, teasing Kushal Malla outside the off stump. Wanted to go over the top, but left it alone. And look at the crowd again. Look at the spectators. They're coming in numbers. Still, you can see the gate on the top left of your screen. People are coming in numbers, and you can see the people outside. That's beaten outside the off stump. Good bowling.
He's not giving that length for Kushal to get under. Bowled it flatter. Just a touch outside the off stump. Pretty close to cut. We need to keep going, these two. Nicely fielded by Meet in the point reacher. It's 16 done. Nepal are 95 for 3.
Oh, Lifebuoy hand wash le marcha 99.9% viruses. त्यसैले pump, rub, chew. संसारकै #1 selling germ protection soap brand.
Okay, boys. In this pitch, what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Okay, whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट whirling नै हो.
This is the fastest.
This is the batting card so far for Nepal. Patel out for 43 and Asif Sheikh 31. A good opening stand for them. Bhim Sharkey for 1. Similar dismissal for the top 3 batsmen for Nepal. Playing away from their body. The selection of shot was doubtful. Back live now. Nicely played off his pads by Rohit Patel. Looking for 2. But Kushal Malla was off there. But Rohit Patel stopped him. And you can see the people again on the trees. Behind the fence as well. Risking their lives to see their passion. To see their team play. It's very good to see. Take care of yourselves out there.
Adnan has picked up 5 wickets in this tournament. Chipped in with the runs as well. He's bowling well, just given away 8 runs and picked up those 2 crucial wickets of the openers. This will be a very interesting phase of play.
Yeah, this was played nicely by Kushal Malla. He's not going every ball, he's just assessing the pitch, playing to the merit of the ball. That is good to see by a Nepali batter. Adnan Idris, 3.2 overs, 2 for 9, getting both the openers. Short and wide. Nicely played into the gap. The ball is running towards the boundary. 4 runs in taking. Rohit Patel moves to 12 off by Lachar. Look at Idris, he's not happy with the fielding effort. Yeah, we were talking about there's nothing wrong about the skills, the mentality, but fielding can be a problem for Kuwait. Both of the fielders looking to each other, the ball getting the gap.
Well-timed shot. Played it down, Rohit. Yeah, Adnan is just not happy with the effort. Was telling the fielders to dive at the ball. That was played right in the gap. A quick update from the other ground in Mulpani, the second semi-final that's going on. After 16 overs, UAE are 86 for loss. 86 for 2 rather. You can see the roars of Nepal there.
Yeah, like we always say, Nepal shouldn't play the occasion, they should play the game. That is what we've always told. We can see the spectators in numbers. There are already more than 10,000 people here on the ground. Oh, nicely hit straight down the ground for a 4. That was brutally hit by Rohit Patel. Moves to 16. Look at the shot again. That was brutally hit by Rohit Patel. Look at that again. The umpire had to take evasive action, and the drinks has been called. We'll take a short break here in the commentary box. We'll be back soon.
Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner Lifebuoy. Internet partner WorldLink. Uplifting partner Coca-Cola. Title sponsor
Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Hygiene partner
तपाईलाई सुरक्षा दिन्छ world's #1 selling jump protection soap brand.
Internet partner
छिटो बनेकै WorldLink.
Uplifting partner 10 countries, 24 matches. Live from TU and Mulpani ground. Watch live on YouTube on OSR Sports. Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner Lifebuoy. Internet partner WorldLink. Uplifting partner Coca-Cola.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
अब हरेक 2.25 लिटर स्प्राइट सँग 2 PM अकबरे चिकन नुडल्स सित्तैमा
So after 17, Nepal are 105 for 3. With a very good start. Then they had a consecutive fall of wickets. That has pegged back a bit. These two need to carry on for another few overs, building up a good partnership. As a welcome, Andrew Leonard. Very good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, Sharad. Great to be with you, firstly, and good morning, everyone. Well, this ground keeps doing it for me. Every time surpasses expectations. Every time there's more drama, and those 3 quick wickets for Kuwait have brought this game back towards parity, but Kushal Malla can take the game away in a heartbeat. I'm not sure about his counting skills because he can't seem to count to 10 before he goes, but his cricketing skills are outstanding. 2 full, hammered away, inside out over extra.
After a nice little sip, scores a very good boundary. Hits it over covers.
A real statement of intent from Monty Desai, sending Malla at 5. Easily could have seen. Gorgeous shot, that one. There's a youngster who won't forget this day. Lovely to see the young fans coming in, and you could just see the security guard and maybe the policeman there, sorry, saying Nepal, Nepal, teaching the youngster how to sing along. This place is going to be packed. It really is a special ground, and there's a special atmosphere. But look at the statement from Nepal to send Malla at 5 rather than go Sampal Kami, who was promoted up the order the other day, or maybe a Dipender Singh Airi or an Arif Sheikh. They have gone with their impact player for want of a better term. Their youngster who hits boundaries with ease. And that, I think, is a sign of a side that's confident and knows that 2 days ago was a bit of a blip. He's very good, isn't he, Sharad, at selecting the delivery to attack.
Absolutely, his shot shell selection has been immaculate. Understanding his game better, choosing the right balls to hit. Kushal Malla gets going for another 5-10 overs. Nepal would be in a very strong position.
You know, you might say it's a big if Mala's still here at the 30 over mark, this game could be over. That's how devastating a player he is. 59 ball century. He's the leading run scorer for Nepal in this tournament. The one thing they'll be a bit concerned with, their batting has been just a touch under par. Bowling, fielding has been outstanding. But I think great credit needs to go to Kuwait, the way they reacted to that blitz early. It was 77 for none. The captain brought his team together and said, right, the Pacers are not the option today. We're going to have to go deep into our depth chart and find all of our spinning options. And that changed the game very quickly. It went from 77 for none to 80 for 3, just like that. Nepal can recover, and they've started to build a fourth wicket partnership, but it's very much game on right now here. There is turn on offer. Good delivery. 18 bowled, Mala smiles. It's 1-1-3 for 3.
Dada, बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई
पम्प रब छु
हो लाइफबॉय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनेको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
Well, I've said it before and I will say it again. There is no more special amphitheatre anywhere in the world of cricket than this one. There is a raucous atmosphere every time the national side plays. There's men and women and boys and girls and dance moves and joy aplenty. There's a wonderful innocence to the amount of joy and passion shown for the sport here, and nothing, and I mean nothing, unites this country like the national cricket team and what ambassadors they are for the country. Change in bowling, and it's an interesting one. At Shahrukh Kudus, I thought we might see as many as 40 plus overs of spin. Why have they gone back to pace? Have they seen something in Rohit or Kushal to attack?
Yeah, it's an interesting change. Spinners getting good purchase out of the wicket. Idris bowling well, picking those early wickets as well. Must be something in the mind. That was a short one outside the off stump.
And here's a question: how do you reserve those seats, Sharad? How do you get them in advance?
Definitely need some climbing lessons for that one. Unless you're a good climber, you won't get that top view.
Don't even look like the easiest trees to climb. There's no branches. How do they get up there? And what a view you get. If the drone keeps going round, you're going to see basically the exact view he gets. Look at Kudus. He's running in the background. What a view. Not for the faint-hearted, mind.
We are the Nepali version of Spider-Man, Lenny.
An incredible shot. We can see the drone across there, and now it's going to fly by. Don't worry, our drone pilot's good, my friend. He's not going to fly into you. He's got the magical skills. That's a great angle, a great shot, isn't it? That's why that part of the ground is so popular when you're in the stadium. You get a great view. Down the leg side, put down. Massive moment in the game. It's the keeper. Usman Ghani Ibrahim, this has definitely come off the glove or maybe the handle. Kuwait have dropped 13 catches in the games we've seen here. The 2 matches, down goes another one.
That's a big miss of the skipper of Team Nepal. That's why they have brought in the pace bowler. They have done their homework early. Yeah, Rohit just trying to help it on its way. Did very well, the keeper, to get to the ball, but just about couldn't get a hold of it. Lucky escape there for Rohit.
Big moment in the game. Dropped the captain. Mallow will just keep playing his natural game. He may give a chance. The question will be, can Kuwait hang on to it? It's not so much the technical act of the catching, it's been the issue. Excuse me, it's been the preparation, the anticipation. It looks to me like Kuwait have found it difficult playing 50 over cricket because they play so much T20 cricket.
Absolutely. That type of game is more suited. That was back of the length. Kushal trying to pull it from the length. And that's pulled nicely right into the gap. 4 more runs. That was a better shot.
Yeah, right on top of the bounce. It's a boundary to close out the 19th. It's 118 for 3.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Mopeds, also gets the occasional tuk-tuk, of course. But this place is going to be packed, and they're still coming in their hundreds, in their thousands. Well, if this is the semi-final, what's the final going to be like on Monday? Particularly if Nepal get there. Nicely played, should be a couple. Roll Powell's very quick. Sharad, the scale of success over the last 2 or 3 months has brought about a new amount of attention on this team. How are they coping with it? How are they managing all of that attention, all of that extra media hype, extra pressure from the fans? Is that something that they'll be very aware of? Do they ignore it? They seem to be coping well so far.
That's the new generation, what they're all about. And also Monty Desai keeping them grounded. You can see all those interviews in the Cricket Board's YouTube channel, the happy dressing room episodes going on, and you can see how the team is having a good energy between them and how they handle the social media handles, and they've been brilliant so far.
Angling down the leg side. Yeah, I think like anything in the modern life, the modern generation, everyone has a smartphone, everyone has a device. And the reality is, it's just part of the game now. Whatever level, you see the IPL teams with dozens of people in their backroom staffs, the media. It's almost 24/7. I think the youngsters have to learn. That was right into the hitting arc. Doesn't get it out of the middle. Mallow wants the single. Powell has to move. Now the throws come in and hit Powell. Firstly, let's hope he's okay. And a good spirit shown by Kuwait. No appeal. I think he could be in some trouble here. It's got him in a really nasty area. Maybe the back of the helmet. Hopefully it's the back rather than the neck. And lovely to see. That's Muhammad Aslam. Correction, that's Meet Babsar, the youngster, the 18-year-old, straight over to make sure the opposite captain is okay. It's a quickly run single. Very good work at mid-wicket. They ended up almost looking at each other, and the throw, yeah, I think it's the back rather than the neck, so he should be okay. It's going to hurt. And what was lovely to see from Kuwait, no appeal. He didn't change his running stance, so it couldn't have been out obstructing the field. and also genuine concern. And now the captain does go over to his opposite number. I think it's the sort of shoulder back area. It will hurt, but at least it wasn't the neck or the back of the head.
That's gonna sting a bit. That was thrown hard. But good to see him back on his feet and smiling, Rohit Paudel.
And certainly the fielder more than entitled to throw the ball as well. There was a run-out opportunity. No issue with what either side did there. Credit to them both. And also, for me, that little passage of play, it sums up what a great spirit this tournament has been played within. All 10 of these associates coming together here in Kathmandu. Lots of these teams, even though they're oppositions on the day, they've got great friends in and amongst the setups. We saw that on Thursday night, didn't we? Up at the Hyatt, which hosted a banquet get-together for all the teams, all the officials. He has to throw it because there's a real chance of a run-out. It's as much as anything sort of top of the left shoulder, I think, Sharad, which is an area that's really going to affect your batting as well. And smiles all round. That was the replay, and we think are going to be ready to play shortly. I'm not sure what the hold-up is here. Please tell me they're not checking for obstructing the field here. Firstly, I don't think there was an appeal. I didn't hear an appeal. Secondly, he's clearly just run his line. Nothing in this.
Just a stop is in play. Waiting for the umpire signal. They look pretty clear to us up here. As you can see, the green light is on.
And I'm not sure that even needed to be checked. It was very clear, very obvious. It should only be checked if there was an appeal as well. And I'm not sure there was. Anyway, back to the game. Rohit Paudel is ready to go. It was a bit of a mix-up. They always say don't run on a misfield, but Kushal Malla wanted that single. This ground is already packed. It's not even 11 a.m. I'm not sure how many more will be able to fit in. Great atmosphere. Good end to the 20th over. Nepal have a really good platform. Can't afford to lose any more wickets. 1, 2, 3 for 3.
Oh, Lifebuoy hand wash le marcha 99.9% viruses. त्यसैले palm, rub, chew. संसारकै #1 selling germ protection soap brand.
Okay, boys. In this pitch, what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Okay, Whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट Whirling नै हो.
This is the fastest. Progress right now. It's a real Super Saturday, not just here at the TU International Cricket Ground, but also up at the Mulpani Cricket Stadium, or the Mulpani Cricket Ground, the MCG, which is a huge day because it's an official one-day international up there. And that means that Nepal has a second ODI venue, a second one here in the city. And great credit to the ACC for working with the ICC in Cannes, for getting that ground accredited in time. And that's a big moment for cricket in this country. And I don't think it'll be the second and final ODI venue, if you follow me.
Absolutely amazing work there done by the, as you can see, the executives of the Cricket Association of Nepal. Center of the screen, Mr. Chatur Bahadur Chand, left arm.
Short ball is definitely causing Paudel problems. The gentleman to the President's left, a Member of Parliament. Thank him for his support. I'm not sure Paudel's moving very swiftly here. It's his left shoulder that's causing him problems, and tested out by the short ball. He may be best served for the next 3 or 4 overs just to try and get one, try and give Kushal Malla the strike.
It's a definite plan from the Kuwaiti bowlers for the Nepali batters. As you can see, in the last game they were troubled by that short ball.
batting. Get off strike. Get Mala on. Talk about the scale of interest in this tournament, in this clash. There's the MP on the right, President of Cannes on the centre of the screen. That's the VVIP box, isn't it? The VIP area is packed. There's an overflow VIP area, that's packed too. The grass banks are nearly full. There is only one show in town when the national cricket team are playing, here in Kathmandu. And I've had messages overnight from fans coming in from Pokhara, from Bergunj, from Bairoa. One gentleman told me he was getting on a bus last night at 7 p.m. to get here in time to cheer on his heroes. Mala beaten outside the off stump. Bit of bounce that Kudus is getting. Everything's pitch short at the moment.
Yes, as you can see, that was good ball by Shahrukh. Not express pace, but is generating some bounce for sure. This overcast condition, the ball is certainly doing a bit.
Down the leg side, that'll be a wide. We always love hearing from you here in the commentary box, and we haven't asked anyone for any questions yet, but one's come in, and it's for you, Sharad, so I'm going to have to ask you. This is from Bijaya Canal. He messages me, Andrew Leonard, at Cricket Badge. He says, me and my brother-in-law are watching from Chicago in the United States. It's nearly 12 a.m. midnight. I've got to work at 5 a.m., but I'm still supporting Jai Nepal. He says, who do I think is the better hitter, the better hard hitter, Sharad Vasakar or Kushal Malla? Can you ask Sharad directly? I'm going to take the fifth. I'll pass it over to my great mate.
He's 100 times better than me. I can tell you that.
Well, I'll say 1.5x. I'm not giving you 100 times. He is a special talent, Kushal Malla, but Sharad, who's with me in the commentary box, very capable of clearing the ropes. Always remember, I think, was it an Everest Premier League game? He was the last ball for 6. Was that right? 6 to win? 5 to win. You hit it for 6. Oh, 6 for the super over. Did you win the super over that day?
It didn't happen because of the bad light, but it was a great game of cricket.
A tie is better than a loss. Yeah, nerves of steel. He's a great finisher for the Nepali side, Sharad Vasakar. He is with me alongside Paresh Lahani as well. Short ball continues and very nearly goes on to the stumps. Good aggression from Kudus. This is a tactic Nepal are going to face going forward. There is a fragility there. You can see it. That was sharp, but it's just avoided the stumps. Maybe only by inches. 21 bowled, 126 for 3.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Come on, boys, come on, boys. Come on, Bilala.
Bilal Khan, the part-time off breaks. Continuing. There was probably a single there. I'm surprised he didn't take it on, but a good diving stop. Kuwait certainly, they're trying to work harder in the field. They've had real issues the first couple of games. Meet Babsar, the youngster there, backward point. Just 18 years old. Look at Malla surveying the field. What will his approach be? He's got off to a good start. Oh, that's struck with real authority. What a shot that is. IPL quality ball striking here from Kushal Malla. 4 more straight down the ground.
What a shot. Just a half jab to the ball. You can see just a half push straight back past the bowler. Crashes into the holding boards. That was a neat hit. Couldn't even react, Bilal, before the ball passed him. Cracked away for 4 more runs.
That last shot, very much shades of Kyle Myers in that shot, the Barbadian cricketer who's making a real name for himself at the top order. He was unbelievable last night for Lucknow, and just the way he presses forward and then goes back deep. So then if you go too full, you smash it away. Brilliant batting, 4 off the back foot, now 4 off the front. Little slower through the air, and Paolo saying just be careful. This one hasn't got near the middle, it's still just one bounce and another boundary.
Yeah, that was the stop, and that's his trademark shot. He goes for it, the mid-wicket region. No fielder there, a safe shot.
For me, if you're encouraging your spinner to be full and turn the ball away from him, you've got to get the man in the deep, who was at deep square leg. He's got to be quite a straight mid-wicket, almost a cow corner. And the captain's recognised that, and he's moved him just now. So Mala can't go to that vacant region now. What he can do, if he gets a short one, is get it around the corner, because square leg is up in the circle. He is box office, this kid, Kushal Mala. He really is. Cannot take your eyes off him. Goes into the pad, full, straight. Oh, this looks very close. This looks like it was crashing into the leg stump. We'll take a look in a moment. It's 134 for 3.
Beam, we only have 1 day left. Focus, man. No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling referrals. दुवैजनालाई 1 महिना free internet र net TV subscription पाउनुहोस्. Whirling refer offer.
Alright guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Litmus cable quality man number 1 huneko raj ho, advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality man number 1.
Well, we've seen 2 massive moments. A drop catch off the captain, Rohit Paudel. That was Usman Ghani Ibrahimi who put it down. Not an easy chance. And now a massive LBW appeal from the part-time off-breaks. We're going to see if we can get another look at it as Paudel takes a single. Well, he's going to get more than a single. He'll get an overthrow. You can tell by the crowd's reaction. He'll get 2. Sharad, this was very full. It was quite straight. How close is this?
Yeah, that looked very close. Probably it would be hitting the leg stump. Probably the umpire thinking it's going down a bit. Yeah, look out for us at the first impression. Very, very close, that one.
Vinod Babu from Oman. Cut away. Quick outfield. Good stop. Very good stop in the deep, but Paudel's more than quick enough to get 2. Suppose the thought will have been, did it hit the front pad, and therefore was it going to go on and slide down? If it hit the back pad, it was plumb as they come. Certainly a marginal call. And Kushal Mala gets the favour of it. Good running. Kuwait, they are fighting hard here.
Yeah, good work. The deep point reason by Shiraz Khan. You can see a bit of momentum shift here towards Nepal as the crowd roar.
Well, it's 10:40 a.m. Struggling to see any grass anymore. The grass has disappeared. It's been taken by a sea of men and women and boys and girls. And the atmosphere is already reaching fever pitch. Chants of Nepal, Nepal, Nepal. There's a real belief in this team. There's an article, I think it was the day before yesterday, that described the 11 wins from 12 as a miracle. They expect miracles now from this team, and they've won all 3 matches completed so far in this tournament. They can get past Kuwait today. They're 1 game away. 1 match from a maiden Asia Cup appearance, from guaranteed one-day internationals against India and Pakistan, a trip to Pakistan. It would catapult Nepali cricket into the big time. Everyone who loves the associate game, everyone who is from Nepal or the diaspora around the world, they know about this team. And the world is starting to learn about them. Win 2 more games. And the world will be introduced in a big way to Rohit Paudel, to Kushal Malla, to Lalit Rajbanshi. And there is a belief here that they can do it.
Absolutely, Lenny. Massive opportunity coming their way. Just 1 or 2 games to go, including this one. Yeah, that would mean Nepal will play against the big boys.
Again, a short ball. Again, difficulty in dealing with it. There is a fragility there, and Kudus is trying to exploit it. End of the 23rd over. It's 139 for 3.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Oh, Lifebuoy hand wash le marcha 99.9% viruses. त्यसैले pump, rub, chew. संसारकै number 1 selling germ protection soap brand.
Rohit Paudel and Kushal Malla just building a very productive and healthy 4th wicket partnership. Bilal Khan's part-time spin doing a good job though. Could easily have had a wicket or 2. Paudel's a great gift as a player, as a leader. He's ice cold. He's completely cool and calm. Situations, however difficult, they don't affect him.
Yeah, absolutely. Since he's been the captain, you can see a bit of rain coming down. Yeah, the groundsman getting ready. That's a quick run taken.
Well, I was wondering why the crowd were running, but you're spot on. We do have a shower. We didn't expect this today. Monday and Tuesday in particular don't look great. You can see with the crowd going scampering, we might have a break in play here. And the ground staff are going to have to come on quickly because that rain is all of a sudden getting a little heavy. This is probably the last thing that anyone wanted. This wasn't necessarily forecast. Today looked pretty good. And the umpire, Shiju Sam, is saying, get the covers on quick, guys. We don't want this pitch to get affected. I thought there was a celebrity up in the crowd because everyone was running. But no, they were running for cover. And that rain, it's somewhat heavy. It will hopefully only be a passing shower, although it might be 30 or 40 minutes worth looking up at the skies. Even the police and the army are going running now. A great shame. It's heavy. We didn't expect this, Shara, did we?
Yeah, it came from nowhere actually. See the covers getting the groundsman numbers doing the job. Hopefully it won't continue for a long time. Yeah, but was not expected. This was not expected today.
Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner Lifebuoy. Internet partner WorldLink. Uplifting partner Coca-Cola. Title sponsor
Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Hygiene partner
तपाईलाई सुरक्षा दिन्छ World's #1 selling germ protection soap brand.
Internet partner
छिटो बनेकै WorldLink.
uplifting partner. 10 countries, 24 matches. Live from TU and Mulpani ground. Watch live on YouTube on OSR Sports. Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner Lifebuoy. Internet partner WorldLink. Uplifting partner Coca-Cola.